Także moi drodzy, policja, jak widzicie, zawraca nas. Ci, co zaparkowali na poboczu, mogą być, ale ci, co tak jak ja na chama się chcieli tu wedrzeć, są zawracani z powrotem. Ja spróbuję objechać to off-roadem. Wiecie co? Ja to jestem dobry do takich rzeczy, więc spróbuję objechać to off-roadem. Ładna dziewczyna nie puszcza. Idę zobaczyć, co się dzieje. So what's the story?
Right. I'm gonna climb up here though. Okay.
Yeah.
How are we?
Good.
Perfect.
It's not live, it's just for myself.
That's okay. It just feels weird having a phone in my face. That's all.
Yeah.
It's okay. So right now we were just asked to hold all traffic. I don't really know what is going on.
I see.
All I know is I'm asked to hold it. I'm assuming you're just going to the protest?
Well, I'm just bought some donuts and I'm going back to work, so I'm going
Perfect. So we're just holding traffic for now,
Uh-huh.
just until they find out what's going on down there.
Okay.
Okay, because I don't know what's going down,
Mhm.
or if there is even anything.
I understand.
Right.
I just
So what
because
we're
your
doing
colleague said that I cannot stand on this side of the road, so
What I'm doing is all of these guys here are going to go to the protest.
Uh-huh.
So you're more than welcome to go and
to go
wait
around
over
and
there.
when up over there.
Absolutely, and
Okay.
as soon as we get the okay, you're more than welcome to go. But just wait for us to give you permission, okay?
Sure, no problem.
Absolutely. Thank you for your patience.
Okay.
I'll see you over there. Just make sure the intersection is clear before you turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
But
you.
do you want me to go like that way or what? No, I can make a right turn,
Yeah,
right?
you can make-
And then line
see
up
the white
behind
truck.
those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can go there that way for
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
Okay.
Just be safe, okay?
Thank you. No to jak widzicie, ładna dziewczynka. Tu kolega z Freedom napisem też jedzie. Ja mogę sobie zjechać. Wiecie co? Ja poczekam tutaj, a ja wiem, może z pół godziny, godzinę zobaczymy, co się dzieje. Poczekajcie, tak. Bo ja nie wiem, czy tą drogą gdzieś bym dojechał i tutaj... Tutaj Freedom guys are lining up. Czekajcie. Ja muszę tutaj gdzieś wykręcić, bo nie bardzo wiem jak. O, tutaj może będę mógł. Ale do tego może będę potrzebował jednak dwóch rąk. I co zrobię, to poczekam tutaj chwilę, moi drodzy. I jeżeli mi się uda, jeżeli nie otworzą drogi, przepraszam, bo jestem skoncentrowany, bo nie chcę do rowu wpaść, nie? Tak? Kolego, mógłbyś mi dać cofnąć, a nie tak na chama. Dobra, czekajcie, bo tutaj jest pick-up, który też mnie blokuje. To są donacy. Trochę bałaganu mam w ciężarówce, ale teraz jak będę stał, to może coś zrobię w tym kierunku, tak? Oj, bo tutaj, żebym czasem, dzisiaj ziemia jest rozmoknięta, więc nie chcę za bardzo prowokować losu, bo czekajcie, bo tu jest pick-up, żebym jemu nie zabrał budy, bo takie rzeczy się zdarzają. Tylko że teraz to ja jadę do rowu. Ups. Jeszcze jestem na drodze, czy już nie? Jestem. Kolega podjechał, bardzo dobrze, dziękuję. W ten sposób wszyscy tutaj na boku to są Freedom Convoys. Hello, my friend. You don't mind? Yeah.
you.
So you are trying to get to the Coots as well?
No, I just come down to get my sport.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You guys have done it. The winds are about to change. You heard today, right?
No, I haven't heard.
A Liberal by the name of Joel Lightbound
Yeah.
came out against Trudeau, main MP out of Quebec.
Really?
MP. He said, here's what's really going to kill Trudeau.
Uh-huh.
He said that when they were getting elected at the election time,
Yeah?
they made the choice to try to put a wedge between the Canadians. They made that choice. They said they were going to do that. So that came out. They finally, he said he couldn't do it anymore. So there's quite a few Liberals,
Yeah?
MPs that are standing up.
So we might have a wind of change coming,
There's
right?
Wind of change is coming. I think it's a start.
Yeah.
And I'm not crazy.
You are messengers of good news, to be quite
Yeah, well, I
truthful.
heard that today.
Yeah,
My wife said, I wonder what's going to happen today. I turned the TV on, and my mouth almost dropped. Here we have the number one MP in Quebec. They figure he may be why it might run to be prime minister.
Yeah.
Saying we have to talk to these people. We can't divide anymore. So you can tell your friends you guys have done it. I think, and without you guys, I don't think we'd have done it. These
hopefully.
guys.
I mean, I
don't want to be cautiously optimistic.
No, absolutely. You
But
know,
the wind of change
but
is coming.
but that's why I'm here, because I stopped my contract, and I said I gotta show up, and just show my flags that I got my Polish flag also, because you can hear my accent, right? I'm Polish, but people from Europe are calling me all the time, trying to get what's going on out there. You are a beacon of lights, shining through the world,
I mean, I drive truck. I have our semis. We're farmers, but I have my class 1 and I truck lots. I've trucked across like to BC's, and I understand the trucking business. I'm not the same as you guys. I don't live on the road, but I never would have dreamt ever in a million years. Like, we had a Canadian flag flying. I took it down about a year ago, and I said it will not go up again until I see some change.
Something changes, yes. But quite stressful. I escaped from my communist country back in the time, right? And I'm hauling hopper, so I've been hauling for those guys, grain, and I've been talking to lots of farmers from Saskatchewan. All over, right? Alberta, Manitoba, and everybody was pretty much saying the same, And I said, you know what? From my experience, I don't want to be a bearer of bad news, but Canada is turning into communist country, right?
Here, I'm going to tell you the reason that I'm even more concerned. I don't like this COVID thing. I'm more concerned, and I've said it for the last 2 or 3 years, 4 years. Our prime minister is a globalist. He's said it. He's part of the World Economic Forum, and he is a trust fund baby. He's never had to work a day in his life, and he
corrupted, lying,
corrupt, and he's never understood the will of people. He is going to see the will of the Canadian people.
Well, he also show up, what kind of a man he is, just running away, like an infantile teenager, right?
My one uncle lost his life in the war.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it's like my mom, My mom is 85. She was through the concentration camp. All those, and she also says, and I said once, guys, the last thing I wanna live through my life is go twice through the communist system, right? I escaped, once, just to the country which was a symbol of freedom and.
So to me, when you started it, and I think the vaccine mandates, the pressure was eventually going to build, but how long we don't know.
Yeah.
But it took this for his own party now. So last night they had a debate.
Yeah.
And this MP wasn't allowed in the debate for a reason. Trudeau didn't want him in that debate. He got on TV today and had an hour-long press on CTV News, an hour-long press conference, and said they've deliberately tried to divide the country. They deliberately made the decision, the conscious decision,
to make a conflict,
to make a wedge, make a conflict. Yeah. They're done. I think it's just a matter of time. But I don't want to look up all day. But awesome.
I know.
That's my next favorite.
Well, I live in Edmonton, but the guys are from Saskatchewan, and I've been hauling the grain all over, And right now I just stopped my operations because I was assigned to winter operations up there north, for the ice road, right? But I said I gotta be here at least for a couple of days,
You guys are gonna have to be the proudest bunch ever. Like all those years, truckers, because I said I truck and I know, but people kind of look down on me. I think those days are done for a long time. Yeah. I think you guys can be. But
boy, we were surprised, right? I was crying when I saw those people going. When
I've been in Arizona,
Yeah.
and I listen because I have to YouTube because I know
Yeah.
that our country lies, like our legacy, like media lies.
Yeah.
So I've been listening in Arizona, and we get more out of Fox News and stuff telling
Exactly,
the truth.
right?
So in
I mean,
Canada,
look at this. I've heard that 95% of Canadian broadcasting news and TVs, newspapers,
money.
they took the money from Trudeau, the government money. You know, I mean, the 95%. Only the Rebel News, I think, they operate under their own funds,
They
right?
kicked them
The
right
rest,
out, they won't get many. So then,
Yeah.
but this morning, now that this
Yeah.
Liberal MP has come out, it's given the Liberals, it's given the Liberal media the green light now to talk a little different. This morning's the first time I heard some news people talk differently.
I never heard anything because, you know, I've been occupied with this, yeah.
if you talk-
I'm gonna tell everybody.
I think today is the beginning of the end.
Beginning and the
For
end,
Trudeau.
right? Yeah, for Trudeau.
I
Oh man, that would be great,
So maybe
you know.
we'll get democracy back and don't have to worry about being a socialist country. And
Anymore.
that's been my biggest worry through all this. I'm really, because I've followed him and I understand what they're trying to do. They're all part of that World Economic Forum, and they're all trying to.
So you know all about this Davos agenda and the Klaus Schwab, yeah.
Hey, you'll have nothing, but you'll be happy.
Happy, right? I've been through this, you know. You know what was my first job in my life? I was a math teacher, mathematical teacher. And you know how much I made money back in the time? $17 a month. That's what means Klaus Schwab, you know. I've lived through this, you know, and I don't want to do it ever again, you know, especially in this country where you guys created the, I mean, because it wasn't me, you know. I just been a visitor, so to speak, you know.
A lot of times they say, "Oh, you Canadians are so nice. You're so nice."
Yeah.
Don't forget, we were the first one to storm Normandy.
Yeah.
Don't forget that the Americans didn't enter the war till 2 years after us.
Yeah.
We've not been chicken, but I'll tell you what. Once you piss Canadians off, it's kind of like that nice
That's what
uncle you got. He's a nice guy.
I mean-
and all of a sudden, what?
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you right now it's talking about the Polish convoy in Warsaw, and we also been through some shit, you know, as a nation, right?
Oh, yeah, you
the
think?
first war, second war, you know, and stuff like this, Monte Cassino, and all this kind of stuff that everybody tried, nobody could, you know, did it, and we did it, right?
You did
And
it,
but
you did
but
it.
but you say, I look at the Canadian and I said, you know what? Knowing Canadian for so many years, being here as a part of this landscape, but I also was born somewhere else.
Sure.
You know, I can say that they've been pushed too far, you know, because if the Canadian did what they did, you know, that means that was a boiling point, you know, boiling point.
Going south
Yeah.
and the Canadians lose.
Exactly, you know, and I said, oh boy, you know, they're not gonna stop. I mean, I was pretty sure that this beginning of the convoy will not stop at that, because it will be like a snowball rolling, right? You know.
Well, you know what happened yesterday too, or last night, that really got him. Our Minister of Transportation was almost crying on TV today because what happens when they shut down that bridge between Detroit and Toronto?
Yeah.
It caused them so much stress because they took the diesel away from the truckers.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So they said, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. You take their diesel away. How do you like a shut down border?
Yeah.
That's so you know. When people are motivated and when people have a vision, they won't quit.
But also,
here's my
but also
concern.
they're stupid. They took away the fuel, so we're gonna stay because we don't have a fuel.
And I'll give you one concern though, because I think we got to think about this rationally. So now,
Yeah.
next time that another group has a problem, I'm not sure I really agree. I like when they shut it down, open it up, shut it down, open up, because next time the Native Americans or somebody gets mad, do they close the borders down and hurt everybody? So you got to be careful. Mob can't rule either.
Oh, yeah, I saw.
So
I
I
know,
think
no.
there's a fine line there, right?
Yeah, I understand. That's why I'm so proud of those guys in Ottawa. Have you seen them dancing,
every day.
singing,
Older
like
people.
they showing the middle? That's a showing of middle finger to the face of government. Yeah, you're not gonna provoke us, right?
But then
You
they
know.
get on TV last night and say there's damage and people are burning fires and
No,
you're
yeah.
misrepresenting these people. Are
Okay.
there bad actors? Of course there are, but very
Well.
few. Like they can barely even think of one example. They won't say flags because I think there's only one flag, so they can't say
Right,
flags
flags.
because they're lying.
Yeah.
One flag, really, amongst tens of thousands of people.
Yeah.
But anyways, you
Yeah.
guys keep it up.
No, thanks for the good news, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
I
that.
think
Yeah.
that's a win to change. I really
Yeah.
do. So.
Oh man, let's cross our fingers. No i co, moi drodzy? Mieliście wywiad, nie wiem, czy uda mi się to przetłumaczyć. Puszczę to zaraz na Facebooku. I czekamy na otwarcie.